Hi everyone, my name is Lauren Hays, and the purpose of this presentation is to analyze survey data for Dr. Callison's Audience and Media Analysis class at Texas Tech University. This survey asked people questions about advertising and their own demographics. People from 3 Texas cities were surveyed, including Austin, Lubbock, and the Dallas-Fort Worth area. In total, 133 participants were surveyed. People were asked a range of questions, including what city do you live in? How many children do you have living at home? What is the brand of vehicle you own? What cable news do you watch the most? What political affiliation do you most closely identify with? And what was your household income last year? For this presentation, we are going to analyze 2 areas of data. And those areas are news channel preference by your political identification and the average income for respondents by town. Looking at news channel watched by political identification, we can see that on the graph here, we've surveyed Democrats, Republicans, and Independents. And so within those, the channels that we are looking at today are the blue bar represents MSNBC, the red is Fox, and the yellow is CNN. So for Democrats, 45.5% watch MSNBC, followed by 40% which watch CNN, and lastly, 36.4% of Democrats watch Fox. When we look at Republicans who were surveyed, 40.9% watch Fox, 36.4% watch MSNBC, and lastly, 28.9% of Republicans watch CNN. From those surveyed who said they were independent in their political identification, 31.1% watched CNN, 22.7% watched Fox, and 18.2% of independents watched MSNBC. So from the data analyzed and the graph on the previous slide, we can determine that Democrats prefer to watch MSNBC, followed by CNN, and then Fox. Republicans predominantly watch Fox, followed by MSNBC, and then CNN. Independents who were surveyed marked CNN as their favorite channel to watch, followed by Fox, and then MSNBC. However, it should be noted that the data shows that there is not a great difference between networks watched. So when you look at Democrats who were surveyed, there's only a 5% difference between the channel most watched, which was MSNBC, and the second most watched channel, which was CNN. And likewise, with Republicans, there was only a 4.5% difference between Fox, the most watched channel, and MSNBC. Now, with independents, there was a little bit of a greater difference, but it was only at 8.4% between CNN, the most watched channel, and then Fox. So what we cannot say from this data is that Democrats overwhelmingly watch MSNBC or Republicans overwhelmingly watch Fox. However, there is a clear favorite network. Democrats watched MSNBC, Republicans watched Fox the most, and independents watched CNN. However, the differences among other networks watched are really fairly small. The next set of data analyzed on this survey is average income by city. So as you can see, we have the 3 cities that were included in our survey: Austin, Dallas-Fort Worth, and Lubbock, listed on our graph. For Austin, the average income of survey participants is $51,270. For Dallas-Fort Worth, $46,650. And for Lubbock, $50,611. So from the data analyzed and from the slide, or from the graph on the previous slide, we can tell that Austin has the highest average income of survey participants, followed by Lubbock and then the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And again, the differences among income in the cities is not very great. For example, there's only a $659 difference between Austin and Lubbock. There is almost $4,000 difference between Lubbock and Dallas-Fort Worth, but really those income differences are not very significant between the three cities, and perhaps this can be attributed to each of those cities being in Texas and the strong economy, solid workforce with job opportunities, probably any number of factors. So that concludes the data analyzed, and I'd like to thank you for watching this presentation. Too much.